Hello everybody, my name is Tabby and welcome back to my channel Keeping Tabs, where today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I annotate my books. I came up with a new system that I use for annotating my books and I'm really excited about it and I wanted to share it with you guys. So before I show you how I annotate, I just want to quickly talk about why I annotate my books. I usually annotate them so I can mark my favorite passages, my favorite scenes, things that are funny, things that I like to flip through and reread, because I am someone who will go to my shelf and just pick up a book that I read a long time ago and just flip through it and just read random pages. So I decided once that maybe I should start tabbing my favorite parts so that when I do that, I know exactly where to flip open the book to just be back in the moment of that book. So that's why I annotate. And by annotate, I really mean page flag, tab, why I tab my books. Sometimes I will write in the margins, but it's just mainly tabbing my pages. When I first got into tabbing my pages and annotating, I actually didn't annotate. I was too scared to write in my books, so I just used the page tabs, and I did not have a color coding system. So I just had, if you can see, all one color, and now when I go through these and read the page, like I have no idea what it was for, like why this page stuck out to me. That was the old way, and man, have I grown. Then I started getting into the colors. This is the best example I have of my color coding system because I actually have the system going, and I also have examples of how I use these like smaller note tabs, like sticky tabs, so I can write in the book without writing in the book. Just in case I change my mind and don't actually want that to be in the book permanently, I will use the little square page sticky notes. Oh my gosh, I forgot that this book had images. Wow, I love it. So yeah, that's an example of what my color coding system looks like. You can't really see it. There you go. There you go. It looks like that. And now I have a whole new system that I recently created like a few months ago and used on the last two books that I read. But before I really get into that, I'm going to show you the supplies that I use because I forgot to do that in the beginning. This is a hot mess video. I have everything in this small little pencil case or pencil pouch or whatever you want to call this, so that I can easily carry it around and throw it in any one of my purses when I'm on the go. It also opens up like that, which is just, love it. Anyways, for a sipper, I have these pens. They're like more like markers, felt tip marker pens. I just got them from Dollarama, which is the Canadian dollar store. I don't know if you guys have that in the States. I think it's just a Canadian thing, but these work perfectly. They do not bleed through my pages. I did a lot of testing with different kinds of little pens, and these work perfectly, and I have pretty much one for every color. I also use this, which is a Sharpie permanent marker, fine, ultra fine tip. Really, really fine tip. I love this. I also use these tabs. There's 5 colors: orange, pink, yellow, green, and blue. And when I was doing my old system, which was the color coordinating system, I know that orange meant world building and foreshadowing. Then pink was relationships, like love and friendship, cute moments. Yellow and green, I cannot remember what they were for because I hardly ever used them. And then blue was favorite quotes, I believe. Yeah, so basically green and yellow never got used. Pink and blue got used the most, and when I was reading high fantasy, orange really got used. I also keep extra bookmarks. In this side, I have small square sticky notes that I use when I want to write in the book but not write in the book, so I just use the tabs or the sticky notes and stick it in the book. I have pencil because if I do want to write on the book, then I do use pencil just in case I want to erase it. I don't know. I have a yellow highlighter, which I never use, so I don't know why that's in there. Actually, I'm taking that out because I could use that. And then I have some more extra bookmarks just in case I forget to bring a bookmark with me when I start a book. And lastly, I have the legend for the new system that I have because I do not use the color coding system because I always run out of one color, and then I have to buy a whole new pack just because one color ran out, and it was just very frustrating for me, and I didn't like it. So I came up with a new system that allows me to use only one color tab. This is the new system I have. Instead of color coordinating, maybe I should show my face. Instead of using colors, I'm using little tiny symbols to represent different things. If I do this, then that's not in focus. There, can you see that? There, you can like take a second to read and look at all the symbols and what it means. This has been working so well for me. I love it. An example of me using this was for the Song of Achilles, and this way, because I know there are certain moments that I tab more than others, like for example, let's say yellow was like shocking or something. I would use the pink, which is like my favorite cute romancy or friendship moments, way more than I would use yellow for shocking. So that's why pink would run out and yellow would just be there forever. But this way I can color coordinate the tab to match the book. So for Song of Achilles, I used a bunch of blue tabs and just use the symbols on the tabs so I know exactly what each tab means. I love this new system, and I haven't seen anybody else do it. So let me know if you have done this before. I also did it for Red Rising, and I don't have any red tabs, but I do have orange, and orange kind of fits the theme. So this is what my orange tabs look like in Red Rising. I know exactly what each tab means because of the symbol, and this is where the Sharpie ultra fine point marker comes in, so I can write the little symbols. It dries fast, it's really dark, but when I was reading Red Rising, the one I was using was running out, so there are some tabs that are not as dark, so I just have to go over them. But I'm sure you can also use a black pen, which I'm going to try, like a regular ballpoint pen. It might not dry as fast, I don't know. I'm gonna try, but for sure, the ultra fine point permanent marker works amazingly. And another thing that I love about this new system is that I'm not restricted, because with this, there's only 5 colors, so I could only come up with 5 categories for the book. But when I'm making my own symbols, I can come up with as many categories as I want and just make up a new symbol. And I just love that, because I was having a really hard time fitting the categories that I wanted to include into 5 colors. So this works perfectly for me. I absolutely love it, and I would love to know what you guys think, how you guys tab your books, what you use. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in another video soon, hopefully. I really want to come back to booktube, but I just haven't been reading, so like what kind of content can I make? I don't know. Anyways, bye!